So we also have within the Economic Stability Act, we have the Climate Cleanup Act. I'm sorry. First, the Natural or the Disaster Recovery Act. Sorry. The Disaster Recovery Act has to do mostly with natural disasters that or disasters that we've experienced, especially in the last few years. Things like the Maui fires, the hurricanes that have hit down in our southeastern states, our wildfires that have gone through multiple states all across the United States, from what I saw of the fire map over this last year. There's also wildfires that are burning in the East Coast right now, and that's unusual. So, the Disaster Recovery Act addresses all of this, and it starts out with our agencies working together, mostly like they already do. Um, but it also implements strategies to acquire equipment and personnel to help clean up, to help fight fires, to help construction projects, um, especially for those who've been displaced by disasters such as fires and hurricanes and tornadoes, earthquakes. And we're going to utilize the housing portion of the National Poverty Reduction Act to house people who are displaced by disasters. It will provide it'll provide temporary homes, but it will also provide a means of uh, a means for those to support themselves and to be comfortable in their surroundings while we clean up the messes that are going to occur. We can't stop it at this particular point, so we have to prepare for it. We're going to be employing, especially people who are affected by these disasters. We want to make sure that they have a way to provide for themselves. So, employing them first, even if they have no skill in construction or cleanup, that is going to be essential. It's going to be one of the biggest things that we can do, because employment means sustainability for an individual, for the businesses that they shop at, for the companies that get the product that is bought by the consumer. It trickles all the way up. So we have to make sure to support our people. So we also are going to try to increase the personnel for our emergency services, like FEMA and Red Cross and those types of agencies that respond to disasters like the hurricanes and tornadoes that have occurred, and fires. So, and flooding, even. I mean, flooding is an issue as well. So we get it all. Uh, we're going to be making sure that we have the funding for it as well. The funding is covered in the Financial Restructuring Act. And that, like I said, I will be explaining that a little bit later. The Climate Cleanup Act is also part of this. One of the reasons why we keep experiencing disasters is because our climate is changing. Regardless of who wants to believe it or not, it is changing, and the evidence is there. So we are going to clean it up. We have many different things that we can do. We're going to implement a lot of ideas that I've come across, especially speaking with the public, things that are scientifically achievable in reducing our pollution and whatnot. We can't do anything about other nations at this particular point. I am aware of New Delhi, that is one of the most polluted places on our planet. The smog just the other day was so bad that they had to issue a stay indoors, a shelter in place, because it was so thick. The smog was so thick that it was horrible. I cannot think of any city in the United States that is that bad. And we should never, ever let it get that bad. Ever. So, implementing things like innovation across our nation is going to be essential to the development of technology that helps us clean up our polluted planet. One of these things that we're going to do is a national contest through our education system. We have smart kids, and they show it every day. So let's get these kids in on creating technology that is going to help clean up our environments. The technology that we need is going to be very complicated, but having input from multiple sources is going to be, it's going to really help with the innovation and the development of these technologies. We are going to implement projects that clean up earth, air, and sea. All of our water needs to be clean.